Hello student, how are you? I am Arun sir. Welcome to my channel Tuition Expert. Also welcome to the NEET Crash Course series. Student, if you watch my video regularly and follow my class attentively, then you must crack the NEET exam confidently with a good rank. This class will be mainly theory class and very important problems will be discussed sometimes, but main problems will be discussed in another video. Now let's start about the class. What is unit vector? That is, vector means a straight line joining 2 points and arrow is added. So this is a vector. Now vector means its magnitude and direction. Its magnitude and direction. So direction is called denoted by unit vector. This is unit vector. So unit vector denotes the direction. So this and this is vector is magnitude and direction both multiplied together produce a vector. Now unit vector equal to then vector by its magnitude. Okay, this is the main important formula. So unit vector equal to vector by its magnitude. Unit vector along x-axis equal to I vector I cap. Unit vector along y-axis equal to j cap, and unit vector along z-axis equal to k cap. So, and if is a point here x, y, z, then this is the origin, then OP is called position vector. OP is called position vector. OP equal to x I plus yj plus zk. This is the position vector. So when we write a vector, suppose this, then C45 is the coordinate of the point at the space. Vector will be root over c square plus 4 square plus 5 square. This is the magnitude. You know the vector. Find a vector whose magnitude is given, whose magnitude is equal to the vector this, and along the direction along the direction of this. So magnitude is this and along the direction this. So what is the solution? Now we know vector equal to its magnitude into direction. So magnitude is equal to another vector. Suppose A and B, two vector. Suppose B equal to this. Magnitude of A vector, magnitude we determine the vector A. Magnitude of vector A is equal to magnitude of vector B, but this vector is not in the direction of B. So this vector is direction is another vector C whose value is which is the vector this. Suppose A vector is along the direction of C, but magnitude of A vector is equal to magnitude of B. So what is the vector A? So here we have to write this in the form. We have to write this in this form. Now magnitude of A and magnitude of B equal. So we take the magnitude of B equal to 1 plus 1 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. This is the magnitude, and direction is along the C. So direction A and C are along the same direction. So unit vector of A is along the unit vector of C. So unit vector of C, which is equal to into unit vector of C equal to what? Vector by its magnitude. That is this. So this is the answer. So this is the answer. Collinear vector next is collinear vector. So if two vector a and b, if two vectors are parallel, that is parallel vectors are collinear vectors. That is, if two vectors are parallel, then we can write a equal to m of b, because the direction is along same or opposite. So we can adjust m, we can adjust the value of m, we can equalize the two vectors a and b. Suppose a is double of b, then we can write a equal to 2b. Suppose this is a c is opposite but 3 by 2 times, so c equal to minus 3 by 2 of a, we can write this way. So by adjusting the value of m, we can write in this form. So this is the collinear properties of collinear vector becomes a equal to mb. If two vector a and b are collinear, then we can write a equal to mb, where m is any scalar, theta. So if we draw the parallelogram, then the diagonal represent the addition of two vector. We know that this is a plus b. Now if this angle alpha and this b beta, then what we know, the angle between, we know addition is root over a square plus, where theta is angle between two vector, and tan alpha equal to what? Tan alpha equal to, if we draw perpendicular and this angle is theta, so this is b, so this is b sin theta, this side this sin theta, and this is b cos theta. Now tan alpha equal to perpendicular by base, so b sin theta by a plus b cos theta. This is the direction of the resultant of the vector a plus b. That is this is the direction, this is the resultant, that is diagonal represent the resultant of the two vector. The magnitude equal to this, and angle alpha is the direction of resultant with the vector a equal to this. Now here question comes that if the vector a is greater than vector b, and the resultant makes the angle alpha with a and beta with b, then alpha less than beta. So from the figure you know that if this side is more, then alpha will be small. Alpha is angle of the resultant with the vector a. Okay, from the figure you can show that. Now if a and b angle, if theta equal to 0, then r equal to, this is the maximum value, r maximum a plus b. And if it is here, this is a vector and this is, suppose this is a vector and this is b vector, suppose a plus b along same direction, that is theta equal to 0. Now if theta equal to 180 degree, means a is here and b is opposite direction, then r will be, resultant will be minimum, and the, if we put cos 180 degree, this will be a minus b. And if theta equal to 90 degree, then this is a, this is b, theta equal to 90 degree, so resultant will be, r equal to root over a square plus b square, because cos 90 equal to 0, so we get r equal to this. So these are the result you have to remember. R equal to this, if theta equal to 90 degree, r equal to a minus b, this is r minimum equal to a minus b, and r maximum when theta equal to 0, r maximum equal to a plus b. These are the special case. Now subtraction. So if a vector is this and b vector is this, and angle between theta, then we have to subtract a minus b. A minus b equal to what? A plus minus b. So we have to produce in opposite direction minus b theta. Now this angle will be phi minus theta. Now what is a minus b? A minus will be this. So this is the a minus b. Okay, this is the a minus b. Now what is the resultant? A minus b magnitude is root over a square plus b square plus 2ab cos phi minus theta which is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. Now we have learned just two formula, mod a plus b, that is resultant of the two vector, equal to this, and mod a minus b equal to this. Suppose we have learned two formula, mod a plus b. Now what is angle between a and b? To sum of magnitude of two vector, sum of magnitude of two force. Suppose sum of magnitude of two force is 16 Newton, and resultant makes 90 degree with small force, and the resultant makes 90 degree with small force, and value of magnitude of resultant is 8. Magnitude of resultant is 8 Newton. Find two forces. The resultant. So these are two questions. Suppose now how to solve that problem? Okay. Now here mod a equal to mod b equal to mod a plus b. So mod a equal to a equal to b equal to mod a plus b means root over a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So if we put b equal to a here, we get a equal to this. So we get a square equal to this. Now cancelling from each other, if a square equal to this side, then a square cos theta. By simplifying, we get cos theta equal to minus half. Okay, that is theta equal to 120 degree. Theta equal to 120 degree. This is the answer. By simplifying this, we get cos theta equal to minus half. The NEET student who don't know the trigonometry well, then you can see the trigonometry tools, in mathematical tool trigonometry chapter, in one video. You can see this video. The details trigonometry are discussed there. So cos theta equal to minus half. The NEET student who don't know trigonometry well, then they can see the trigonometry in my another video. The details trigonometry formulas have been discussed in this video, so they can see this video, trigonometry tool, mathematical tool video, mathematical tool. Okay, next the problem 2 is what? Now the resultant of two vector a and b is perpendicular to small one. That is, suppose this is small one, this is this, and the resultant, this is small vector, this is another vector, and resultant, this is 90 degree with small vector. And so magnitude of a, these are two force. Suppose this is force 1, this is force 2, F2 resultant. So sum of two force, that is F1 plus F2 equal to 16, and from Pythagoras theorem we get F2 square equal to R square plus F1 square. Now R equal to, the value of R equal to 8, so 64 plus F1 square, F2 square. Now F2 square, now from F2 equal to 16 minus F1 whole square. So F1 equal to 6 Newton, and F2 equal to obviously 16 minus 6, that is 10 Newton. So this is the question from problem 3. Suppose a plus b equal to a minus b. Find angle between two vector a and b. Find angle between two vector and b. So what? Just write the formula. Now the resultant r equal to mod a plus b. The formula becomes what? Formula becomes this. I have written this. So this formula is this, and formula of a minus b equal to this. If two vector a and b, suppose this is vector a and this is vector b, then the angle between theta, then a plus b will be this, a plus b will be this vector, and a minus b, what is minus b? This is the minus b, and a minus b, the angle between a minus b equal to pi minus theta. That's why mod a minus b equal to this. Now the angle between a and b is theta. So from the two equation, from this equation we get cos theta, squaring both sides. So this is the answer. So theta dot product definition is a dot b equal to magnitude of a, magnitude of b into cos theta, that is a b cos theta. So here you have to remember that if a and b is perpendicular, theta equal to 90 degree, so a dot b equal to 0. You have to remember this result. If a and b is perpendicular, then a dot b equal to 0. From where? From this dot product we get, if theta equal to 90 degree, put cos 90 equal to 0, so a dot b equal to 0. Now cross product of two vector. What is cross product of two vector? The direction is very important. Now if a, suppose this is a vector a and this is a vector b, angle between two vector is theta, so a cross b means the direction of a cross b in this direction, that is a cross b is the perpendicular to the plane containing a and b. A and b lies in this plane, so the direction of a cross b will be perpendicular of this plane, and this is determined by a right hand thumb rule. If we curl the fingers from a to b, then the thumb directs the direction of a cross b. Thumb denotes the direction of a cross b. So what is the magnitude of a cross b? A cross b vector will be ab sin theta, where theta is angle between a and b, and a eta vector. So this is a vector quantity because vector is due to this. Now this quantity is scalar, but this is a vector. So this is unit vector. The direction of unit vector is along this direction, that is in this direction. So direction of a cross b is along this, that is perpendicular to the plane containing a and b. Now if we take magnitude of a cross b, then ab sin theta into 1. So magnitude of a unit vector is 1, so ab sin theta. Now a cross b is perpendicular to both a and b, and also b, and any vector in this plane is ma plus nb, where m and n are two scalar quantity. Now what is the value of a dot a cross b? This will be 0 because a cross b, suppose a cross b is a single vector, so this is suppose c vector. Now a and c is perpendicular, so if two vector is perpendicular, then dot product is 0. Again a b dot a cross b equal to 0 because B and C also perpendicular, so B dot C equal to 0. So any vector in this plane is MA plus NB, so A cross B dot MA plus NB equal to 0. So these are the two important results. A dot A cross B equal to 0, B dot A cross B equal to 0, and A cross B dot MA plus NB equal to 0. Because if two vectors are perpendicular, then their dot product is 0. So A cross B is perpendicular to A, so dot product of the two vector is 0. Similarly, this also 0. Important things is resolution of the vector. This is very important, resolution of vector, because how to resolve any vector. Resolution of vector along two orthogonal direction, two orthogonal component. Suppose this is a vector A, and if two components are perpendicular, suppose this and these are two components which are 90 degree, then these components are orthogonal component of this vector. Now if the angle is theta, if this angle is theta, and if this side this is along I, this is J, so we get A equal to A cos theta, and this is A sin theta. So we can write A equal to A cos theta I plus A sin theta J. So this is the resolution of the vector. We can write A in the form of this, A equal to A cos theta I plus A sin theta J, because from triangle rule we get this is a magnitude A cos theta, this side is magnitude A cos theta, and this side is magnitude A sin theta. So if we put here I, then we get this vector, and if we put here J, then this vector, this plus this equal to this. From the triangle rule we can write this. This makes an angle 60 degree with horizontal. Another vector B which makes an 30 degree with horizontal, and another vector C which vertically upward, and another vector D vertically, another vector D horizontally. Find value of A plus B plus C plus D magnitude of this, and given magnitude of A, B, C, D are equal, which is 3 unit or 1 unit. So how can we find this result? How can we find this result? If we shift this, so to find the addition of multiple vectors, find more than two vectors, we have to express this in terms of I and J. That is, we have to express in terms of I and J form. That is, if this unit vector, we take unit vector along axis I and unit vector along y axis J, then what is A? A vector equal to A cos theta I, A sin theta J. So this is A is 1 cos, here theta equal to 60 degree I, plus here theta equal to 30 degree, so theta equal to 60 degree J. So this is equal to half I plus root 3 by 2 J. So this is vector A, and vector B equal to what? Vector B equal to, in this form, vector B equal to, this is also 1 cos 30 degree minus I, because here one part is in this side, here one part is in this side, one component in this side, and another component in this side. So we put here minus I plus 1 sin 30 degree J. So this is minus root 3 by 2 I plus half J. This is B vector, and what is C vector? C vector equal to 1 into J vector, because magnitude is 1 and it is along vertical direction. And what is D vector? D vector equal to 1 into I vector. So we get A, B, C, D in terms of I and J. Then we can write A plus B plus C D, because I we can add or subtract. J we can add or subtract. So what is the a plus b plus cd? A equal to b equal to what? B equal to this. What is c? C equal to d equal to I. So we can write I in term same way, half plus 1 minus root 3 by 2 I plus 1 plus half plus root 3 by 2 j in this form. So we can write 3 by 2 now we can take the magnitude. Just simplify this, and if what is the, if you are asked that what is the angle of this vector make with horizontal, what is the angle of this vector, what is the angle of this vector make with horizontal, then we get the vector this, then we just write this is I component 3 minus root 3 by 2 I, and this is j component. So what is the vector? Vector is this is the vector. Now if this angle is theta, then tan theta equal to perpendicular by base. So if root 3 common, if you take root 3, then this is root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1, tan theta equal to this. Now this is tan. If we take common root 3 from this 3, 1 plus 1 by root 3. 1 equal to tan 45 degree plus tan 30 degree by 1 minus tan 45 into tan 30. So this is tan a plus b formula, tan 45 minus 30 degree, so tan 15 degree. So that is theta equal to 15 degree. This is the answer. Now moves, a particle moves in this direction with speed, with velocity 5 meter per second in each direction. It changes in 5 seconds. Suppose this is 5 seconds. It changes its direction in north direction, but magnitude of velocity remains same. So in 5 seconds it turns along north direction, keeping its velocity remain constant. What is the acceleration of this particle? What is the acceleration? So the solution becomes, we know acceleration equal to final velocity minus initial velocity by time. So we have to write in this form, in vector form. Now what is final velocity? If we take along this axis I, if we take unit vector along x axis I and unit vector along y axis j, so v final will be 5 j vector minus initial vector will be 5 I vector. So final vector, initial vector by time equal to 5 seconds. So this is equal to j minus I. Now magnitude of a equal to root over, we know coefficient 1 1, so 1 square plus 1 square, that is root 2. So value is root 2. Now what is the angle of the acceleration? So direction of acceleration will be in this direction, d minus final minus initial vector equal to minus 5y minus. So this and this result is this. So acceleration is along this direction. This is north, this is west, this is east, and this is south. So we have to express the direction. So direction, to get the direction we have to tan theta, we have to take tan theta equal to perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is 5, base is 5, that is 1, theta equal to 45 degree. Now 45 degree means that is north of west. 45 degree means north of west. 45 degree north from west. If this is the answer, So and magnitude is this and angle and direction is this. If a particle makes this direction, suppose this is east direction, this is north, south, west. If a particle makes 30 degree with east, then we can write the direction is 30 degree north of east. So this is the direction. So we have to take of east, means the vector makes an angle 30 degree with east. The vector makes an angle 30 degree with here. This is of, means the vector makes with this direction and 30 degree, and along which direction the vector shifted, north, in north direction. So here we write north, and from which direction it makes angle, then we write of this vector of this direction. A particle moves along the direction each direction and it makes in 10 seconds, this is 60 degree, it makes 60 degree angle with direction of x axis, with direction of initial velocity. Suppose a particle moves along the each direction with velocity this, and it's in 10 seconds it makes 60 degree with the initial velocity. What is the acceleration of the particle? So here velocity remains same, 5 meter per second. That is, velocity does not change, but it turns 60 degree in 10 seconds. 60 degree with initial velocity, direction of initial velocity in 10 seconds. What is the acceleration of the particle? Now here also we write acceleration equal to final velocity minus initial velocity by time t. So final velocity we have to write this in terms of I and j. Then we can put here an initial velocity 5 I. This is I direction, this is j direction. So we can write final velocity equal to 5 cos 60 degree I plus 5 sin 60 degree j minus initial velocity is 5 I, and time is 10 second. Now cos 60 half 5 by 2 minus 5 I, that is 5 root 3 by 2 j minus 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2 I divided by 10. So this becomes 24. This becomes this. So acceleration, magnitude of acceleration equal to root over half meter per second square. So acceleration equal to this is the magnitude. And what is the direction? Direction is, if this direction is this, in this direction, so what we get, how we get the direction is given by this vector. We know tan theta, if theta is here, tan theta equal to y component by x component root 3 by 4 by 1 by 4. The vector is root 3j along that direction and minus 1 by 4 along this direction. So the vector we draw here, this is minus I by 4 and this is root 3 by 4j. So vector should be along this direction. Now if this angle is theta, then we can get theta from this is root 3, that is theta equal to 60 degree. Now so this angle theta will be 60 degree, so this direction will be 60 degree, and 60 degree north of which direction, from which direction, of west. So answer is direction is 60 degree north of west. Okay, so we have to write in terms of I and j, then we can find any problem, then we can solve any problem. Now what is the projection of any vector? Vector means if a vector, a vector makes angle theta, suppose this is a vector b, suppose two vector given, this is vector a, this is vector b. Now what is projection of a on b? Projection of a on b means this length, this is the projection. So projection of a on b means a cos theta, this is the length. So what is a cos theta? A cos theta will be a dot b by mod b. So projection vector of a on b means a dot b by mod b. Now what is the projection vector? What is the projection vector? Projection vector of a on b equal to actually this vector. We know the vector equal to magnitude we get magnitude into unit vector. Now this vector, that is c vector, we get c. Now this vector is along the direction of b, so we have to take the unit vector along the b. Unit vector along the b is vector by its magnitude, so this is the answer becomes, when projection vector you are asked, then answer will be a dot b by mod b square into b this. So when you are asked find the projection vector of a on b, then this is the answer in vector form, and only magnitude is a dot b by mod b. Now if in terms of vector, then this v by this. And what is the this vector? Perpendicular vector of the projection vector. Perpendicular vector of projection vector of a on b will be this vector. So we get this vector, and we know the vector a. So from triangle rule, this plus this equal to this, so d equal to c minus this vector, which is equal to this. So projection vector, perpendicular vector of projection vector of a on b equal to this. Main NEET problem series will be discussed in another video. Just here theory. So here I am discussing about the NEET theory only. Okay. Now some important formula. First, angle between two vectors a and b can be written as cos theta equal to a dot b by mod a mod b. So if we find the angle between two vectors, then we can use this formula. Next, unit vector which is perpendicular to both vector a and b equal to unit vector which is perpendicular to both a and b vector, then this is a cross b by magnitude of a cross b. This is the answer. Unit vector, suppose this is vector a and this is vector b. Now if we draw a cross b is perpendicular to both a and also b, so unit vector along this direction equal to vector, this vector is perpendicular to both and b. Now we have to take unit vector, so vector by its magnitude is unit vector. So this is the answer. Now next question is area of the triangle of sides a and b equal to half of a cross b. This is the area. And diagonal and area of parallelogram of sides a and b is a cross b, and area of parallelogram of sides of diagonals d1 and d2 is half of d1 cross d2. I have written the projection formula of projection vector in details, so You have to remember these vectors. And volume of cuboid whose sides A, B, C. A, B, C are the three sides of the cuboid. Volume of cuboid is given by A dot B cross C. If A dot B cross C be 0, A dot B cross C equal to 0. If A dot B cross C 0, then they are coplanar vector. Student, this is the end of the class today.